I can push that.
There we go. It keeps... Streamlabs loves to switch microphones on me for, like, virtually no reason. Okay, so as I was saying, if you caught the intro, John here is just about fed up with Garfield's antics of scratching his furniture, scratching up his favorite suit, as well as eating his lasagna. So now Garfield has to fix the mess that Odie made, or else he gets risked being put on a diet. And as we all know, Garfield hates diets. So, basically the way the game works is that you collect random items scattered throughout the house, and you have to place them back in these little spots. See how they're, these little ghost areas? Can't orient myself. So, basically that's what you do. I heard this game was, like, basically the closest thing you can compare it to something like Chibi Robo. I've never actually played Chibi Robo, so I don't know how true that is, but that's what Planet Clue described this game as.
It's Mr. Photogenic.
Effectively Chibi Robo, but with Garfield. And so, I don't know if that's the case. I've never played Chibi Robo, so I cannot comment.
That comes from the games room.
Crap, I didn't mean to pick that up. I was trying to pick up this globe here. Ooh, I should grab these while I'm in here.
That's from the utility room.
Alright, so yeah, game's pretty simple here. Like, this is all you really do, basically. Now, here's the most interesting part. If I tap select, you see there's a timer there. We have about 8.5 real-life hours to complete this game, else we get the game over. So, the good news is the game does not take nearly that long to beat. I think I was able to beat this in maybe about 2 hours. It's really short. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, there's a little bit of a glitch I've noticed with the sound. Sometimes when Garfield is using his vacuum to either suck or blow an item, I guess my inventory's full, sometimes it will continuously keep playing the sound until you, like, tap the button again.
These should have a health warning.
See? Like, it's doing it right now. So, actually, I'm gonna knock the volume back up here. I had to turn it down for the cutscene, but I think we should be okay now. Okay, yeah, but can you hear it? Like... oh. I got it weird. Yeah, it's a weird glitch I noticed.
I think that goes in the utility room.
But when I tap the blow button, say it stops. So. Alright, so this goes in here. But yeah, it's a very simple, very kind of almost cozy game.
That spring fresh smell.
Alright, this plate goes in here. So not only do we have to put away the items from all over the place, but you
this
also
looks
have to
better with
collect
food on.
these puzzle pieces here. You see this little sparkle here? So we collect puzzle pieces, and there is a puzzle in the games room. And in the original game, there were 50 puzzle pieces that you had to collect.
I can push that.
And the problem is the kitchen here is actually like the last room that you would complete. And thus what would happen is once you completed the kitchen, it would trigger the finishing cutscene. And so the problem is all the puzzle pieces that you would get from completing a room, basically you wouldn't be able to collect them before the ending cutscene plays, and it just boots you back to the start. So yeah, so that was one of the improvements, was the maximum number of puzzle pieces was dropped from the previously impossible 58 to about 50. I think there's 52 total puzzle pieces, because I did notice a few extras during my playthrough, so... Oh dear, I'm falling. But you really only need 50 to do the puzzle, and the puzzle is completely optional. So.
I hate Mondays.
You also
That's
have
from
to
the hallway.
fix these little posters and picture frames. Anything that's crooked, you do gotta fix that. And what else? Oh, and you have to collect 4 ingredients for a lasagna, as well as a handful of flowers for Orlean. But usually
I already ate the
section,
pictures out of the recipe books.
Usually the section
Music
where you
is
get, like,
my
flowers
life.
for Orlean is usually like the last thing you do, or one of the last things you do. So, alright, so we have a speaker.
Boom, boom, shake the room.
Grab the football.
Everything tastes good when you're on a diet.
So let's grab that. That goes up here. Okay.
Yeah. Diet food.
What else? Okay, this thing goes in the office den thing. Come on. See, this isn't the fault of the Plus version of this game. This is just the game. Sometimes the controls get a little bit noodly, and it's kind of hard to do like some basic platforming. Because you do need to do a little bit, but it's a little annoying, especially because you got to get like Garfield in just the right spot. Oh crap! In order to suck up items, but come on. There we go. Got
John's only trophy. Well, he was the only
it. So
contestant.
that goes in here. Alright, where does this go? Trophy thingy. Ah, here we go. That there. Do I have anything else? No.
Everybody has a trophy but me.
I might need to get up there and fix that.
I can push this.
Okay, grab this.
One good thing about lethargy, you don't have to work at it.
Okay, I got storage space for like one more thing. And I think it's gonna be this globe. Alright. Alright, we're gonna grab this.
Got the whole world in my hands.
That goes somewhere in here. Come on, puzzles. I cannot. Okay. Yeah. Come on, puzzle beats. Please. Give me peace. Give me peace. Ugh, give me peace. Alright. Alright. There we go. Got it. I think I'm just too close. Okay, so now if I push this over here. Oh, okay, the cute touch of this game is when you have an item you can move, you'll notice on the bottom there, like, those little scratch marks are the track that that item can move on. Like, how adorable is that? Okay, I can't get up here. Okay. Is it? There we go.
Get a life, world. I think that belongs on the landing.
Where's the landing? Is it upstairs? I think the landing is upstairs. Alright. I have something else I think that goes in here. Oh, no, wait. So another nice thing I appreciate about Garfield Plus, and this is a newer edition, you notice how the car has like a pink outline and then neither of these two do? So items that have outlines go in a room that is you unlock later on in the game. So anything that doesn't have an outline is for a room that you have access to at the very beginning. And then every other room has these like colorful doorknob sparkles that kind of help you differentiate between all the rooms. And so each item that goes in a room that has those doorknob sparkles has an outline that kind of gives you...
Here lies
go.
stupidity.
So for example, you'll notice this car has a very light pink outline. This goes in the games room. Very handy. And even better, we have ender chests. Essentially these... So in the original game, there are 3 chests. One's in the basement, one's in here, and then one is up in the games room. The issue is that each of them act as separate chests.
I
So,
think that comes from the
like,
small
putting
bedroom.
this guitar in here, for example, I'd only be able to access this guitar in this particular room. However, an update that was added to this game makes them all essentially Minecraft ender chests. So if I were to put that guitar in
I think that comes
this
from the
chest,
front garden.
like down here in the hallway,
Stupid electric
I would still be able
stove.
to access it, say, up in the games room. Very handy.
The lazy way to cook.
Especially because, wait, geez, the backtracking can sometimes get a little infuriating. This.
I think that comes from the den.
It's a beautiful, chunky monitor. I guess this game came out in 2004, huh? Ooh! Oh, crap, my inventory's full. Let me go dump that thingy in here. I'm gonna dump the base in here. garden yet.
That's from the hallway.
Alright, so the landing is upstairs then. Okay, I'm gonna borrow this really quick just to get some lovely pink tissues.
The things I do for stardom.
Ah. Okay. Still kind of recovering from whatever sickness I ended up having.
So that's where unfashionable clothes go to die.
It's funny, I didn't even realize how sick I was until I was editing this week's video yesterday. And I'm like, wow, I really do sound congested. I kind of wonder if I may have contracted COVID again. Wouldn't surprise me. Because, like, I had the whole sore throat. Like, the razor blade sore throat. Oh my god, it was awful. I think it went away, like, at least it wasn't as bad on Friday or Wednesday when I did the, filming for that video, but, oh, jeez, first couple days was rough. I don't know.
This looks like a
could've
good
just
place
been
for a nap.
a nasty case of tonsillitis, too. I get tonsillitis all the time. I've always had, like, ENT problems, so.
I think that goes in the hallway.
Alright. So, yeah. Could have been that, could have been COVID. I don't know, because I never did a COVID test. Probably should have. Oh well. It's the world. At least I'm doing a lot better today, you know. I've been trying to take it a bit easier, you know, and I'm doing better at least, so that's good. But I didn't realize just how sick I was until I was editing that video.
That was a lot of
I'm
trouble.
like, wow, I sound
But it was
congested.
worth it.
It just sounded so congested, which is weird because I really wasn't. I sounded kind of worse in terms of congestion than I was. Very weird. Alright, I'm gonna go back and get the buckets. So, but yeah. The video also ended up being a lot
That's from the
longer.
utility room.
So I was trying to like go through my entire like physical show and movie collection, and I didn't realize just how many.
I
that
feel like kicking this.
We just unlocked a new room. I think this goes to the small bedroom, if I remember correctly. So that's what happens when you complete a room, is you get either a key or you get puzzle pieces. Usually it's both, but again, a lot of the puzzle pieces were removed. So you would usually get a key that unlocks another room. I usually complete the utility room first. Yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, that video ended up being like 40-something
Get
minutes
that
long.
back to John's bedroom.
And I was not expecting it to be quite that long.
I can pull that.
Yeah, so I had a lot more physical like movies than I thought. Which, I mean, cool. I've been trying to build up my physical media collection because I'm so sick of streaming. Streaming services love to take away shows that I like, and in fairness, I like a lot of really obscure cartoons. But, like, even shows that aren't really that obscure get taken off of these streaming services, like, all the time. And it's really frustrating. That
Aloha.
stuff, like, Netflix is just getting too expensive. Like, I mean, like, my family had been a subscriber to Netflix since all the way back when they were still, like, a DVD rental service. I think I looked on our account and it said we were a subscriber since, like, 2004. But the problem is, like, I remember when Netflix's services were like $8 a month, like when they first started streaming, and it was like, yeah, that was a great deal. You pretty much have access to hundreds or tens.
I really shouldn't eat that
Really was in the
fish.
early days. But you had access to a bunch of movies for $8 a month, and you could watch them however many times you want, whenever you want, on whatever device you want, sort of.
Sushi.
But yeah. But now it's, I think, over $20 a month, or at least close to $20 a month. And, like, yeah, you have a lot of access to content, but because of the whole streaming wars, now they keep taking away more and more content, which is really annoying. Like, I'm still kind of incredibly pissed that Netflix took off both Invader Zim and Symbiotic Titan.
Looking good in 16-bit.
But at least with, like, Invader Zim, that show, to my knowledge, is available on Paramount Plus. But with, like, Symbiotic Titan, my god, you can't
That
stream
goes
it
in the den.
You cannot stream Symbiotic Titan anywhere, and I'm really mad about that. I did end up purchasing the series digitally on, iTunes.
I can pull that.
But that's because, literally, that's the only legal option I have right now. I might be able to get a DVD of it, I don't know. But
The last time I saw
was-
that, it was on John's foot.
Excuse me. I was able to, like, buy it on iTunes at least, but still, like, I'm just so pissed because, like, that's how I got into the show was through Netflix, and they just
That's
took it
from
off.
the bathroom.
And again, if it was similar to something like, say, what did I say? I'm gonna turn my mic up a little bit. Okay, but if it was something similar to, say, what did I say? Invader Zim, I wouldn't mind as much because at least with Invader Zim, you can watch that on Paramount Plus. So at least to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure you can. And like DVD box sets and stuff are available. But with something like Symbionic Titan or Unicorn Warriors Eternals, another one that I'm kind of cheesed about getting canceled, and I have a feeling Max is probably going to take that off at some point. Just, you know, shows like that don't have a huge following are hard to find because, like, networks didn't give a shit about these shows and they don't care about the pay-base, and it's just so annoying. It's funny, I went through a similar rant in that video.
I can push this.
It's the modern state of entertainment is just pissing me off more and more. Like, it's so anti...
I hate Mondays.
It's so anti...
I think that comes from the den.
What's the word? Not anti-consumers. What's the word? Anti-customer, I guess? It's, you know, they do it on purpose, is what I'm trying to say. They do this on purpose because they want to force people to use their services, and they know people will pay for it anyway. Like HBO Max, which, keep in mind, HBO is owned by Warner Brothers, who also owns Cartoon Network. They just got rid of pretty much every single classic Cartoon Network show. Even the popular ones, like Dexter's Lab, OG Powerpuff Girls. Why? It's just... I know the merger fucked things up, but still, why? It's just, ugh. But seriously, they can just legally take shows off on a whim, and just goes to show how little they care. So I'm like, fuck you, streaming. I'm gonna start, like, building my own media collection. And, like, now is the best time to do it, because streaming is still super popular. A lot of people have been dumping off their, like, DVDs and Blu-rays, and I've just been going to thrift stores and just picking that up.
I can
Either
pull
thrift
that.
stores or, like, stuff like secondhand music shops. Because there is one
So that's
I
where Odie's toothbrush
frequent fairly often whenever I go home, like, back to my hometown. I'll go to this, like, music store, and they do have other stuff. Like,
I think that comes from the small bedroom. Take life one nap at a time.
Size of, like, media, like DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. But they also have, like, video games, and I think that's it. But yeah, they also have stuff like video games, which is pretty cool. And yeah. So. Yep. Anyways. Alright. What goes up here again? There, right. Boing, boing, boing. Alright, dump that there.
The things I do for stardom.
No, not the book. Not the... Grab the piece. Grab the piece. There you go. Alright, fix that picture. Alright, fix that. Alright, cool. I'll go dump this lamp downstairs. Will you come on?
That goes in the den.
Wait, can I see in the room? No, I can't. Yeah, this camera can sometimes get a little bit annoying. Older 3D games, it wasn't unusual to have, like, really bad camera controls.
Life is like a bowl of cherries, and dogs are the pits.
Okay, so I think this was the room we had on. Yep. Okay, so funny enough, this is actually like my fourth playthrough of this game, because playthrough number 2, and I'm not making this up, I did not realize that you had to actually adjust one of these sombreros, because, like, you'll notice that any of the pictures that need to be fixed have, like, an outline. See? They have an outline where the picture should go. Well, see these sombreros? They look straight, right? Well, watch this. the outline on these things are so, like, they're not that crooked, and the outline is so hard to see that I didn't even notice. And I'm like, wait, did I soft lock the game? Because it wouldn't let me progress. No. The game is just not very clear that you have to adjust those sombreros. I can't tell if that was like a me problem or if it was a game problem. I think it's a little bit of both. Like, I should have just tried it anyway, but also the game developers should have made this a little bit more clear. Yeah, I think playthrough 1 failed because I forgot that I grabbed this thing from in here and I thought it glitched out of existence.
That goes in the living room.
That was definitely a me problem. My brain sometimes doesn't work very well. And then, yeah, playthrough 2, I thought it soft locked. No, it turns out it was just me not knowing I needed to do something. And then playthrough 3, like I said, for some reason, I don't know if I missed an item or if I forgot to do something, but for some strange reason, I think the game soft locked itself, like for realsy this time, because the ending cutscene wouldn't play. But I pretty much beat it, so I'd say, yeah. And then lastly, we have this playthrough, which we're gonna play through the whole game on the stream. Probably shouldn't take longer than maybe like 3 hours. Good chance I might need frequent bathroom breaks. Alright, I'm gonna put this back in here and I'm gonna swap it out with this guy. Alright, while I'm down here, I might as well dump off the 2 things that I have that go in this room. So we have the DVD player.
Multi-region.
And we need to go in here and put the desk lamp. Ow. Put the desk lamp in here. I think this should be the last item in here that we need to put away.
Illuminating.
Yep. Alright, so this should unlock John's room. Cool. Alright, so this room is done. Oh, I think I can go out this way, actually.
I can pull that.
There it is. Okay, guys, I need to take a quick break. I will be right back. And we're back. Apologies, I had to use the bathroom. Been drinking. Gotta drink a lot of water. And, caffeinated water to make things worse. So, yep. Plus, it's a good idea to take breaks. I mean, we've only been playing for like, what, 10, 15 minutes? But still, it's a good idea to take breaks every so often. Alright, so now that we got that done. Ah, shit, too late now. I just realized I should have grabbed the phone because we unlocked John's bedroom. That's okay. I'll probably have to go back downstairs anyway. Okay, so where does this go?
That goes in John's bedroom.
Is that a litter box? I don't know if it's a litter box or a trash.
I think that belongs on the landing.
Alright, so that goes over here. Yeah, come on. Alright, so that goes up here. Alright.
The things I do for stardom.
Let's grab
This is a record that should be broken.
Ugh. Alright. Where does this go? Ah, there we go. Oops, wrong one.
Cats are natural guitarists.
Alright, let's see. That goes into John's bedroom. Which is over here. Alright, where does this go? There it is. Okay, found it.
Great. That's one less thing to fix.
Alright. Okay. Ooh, this thing.
That goes in John's
Is-
bedroom.
I thought it was a whoopee cushion the first time. I think it's one of those old school, like, hot water pads.
It's still warm.
Like, you fill it with water, you fill it with warm water, and then you put that on places that hurt. Like, does anyone actually still use those?
That
like,
belongs in the small bedroom.
the ones, I'm familiar with heating pads, but either the electric variety
That belongs in the
or,
small bedroom.
like, ones that are filled with, like, flaxseed that you can microwave. Like, that's the one I have. So I have, like, a little cat heating pad, and it's the kind that's filled with like flaxseed, and you microwave it and it's warm. It's actually quite nice, especially when you have like horrendous migraines. Like, oh, the heat just feels good. Or, you know, your power, like, or if for whatever reason you can't use your heater. Let's try this again. Okay.
Arriba, arriba.
Alright, that needs to go over here. And the nice thing is once we put the second bongo back in place, we'll be able to get up here.
I've got natural rhythm.
Alright, we can go here and I can
I think
put
that
away
comes from the
this
living room.
thing. What do they call it? A lay? Is that right? Oh. Alright, I can grab one more item. What's something that needs to go, like, downstairs? Ooh, that's a... Alright, got it. Alright. Go up here. There we go. Okay. What's something that needs to go downstairs? Here, this cushion I know does.
My cushion.
I just love how Garfield's like, my cushion. It's mine. I can't use it. Alright. Okay, so these need to all go downstairs. Except for that. That goes in the games room, but I need to access the ender chest. I can't access the one in the games room. Not yet, at least. Okay. Alright, let's put that there. And while I'm down here, I'm gonna take this. Oopsie! I just realized I think I put the wrong thing in here. Yep, wrong thing. Oops, wrong button. Ah. Okay, I grabbed the wrong thing. It should be... Boop! There we go. That's what I meant to do. Alright, so this cushion goes on the couch. So that goes... here.
Nice and fluffy.
Okay, this goes here.
A bit of light reading.
That needs to go back upstairs. I think while while I'm down here, I'm also gonna grab John's phone, which is this beautiful old school landline. Like, it looks like a touchstone phone. Like, dang, she's a beaut. See, those are not the landlines I remember growing up with. The ones I remember having were like the cordless kind. Like, they had a base, like a dock, that you dumped it in and it would charge the battery, but you still were only tethered to your home. So it's not like you could take the phone and just run outside with it or something. Man, kids these days don't know how lucky they have it. Right. It's like, why did I come in here again? Right, the phone. Right.
That was a lot of trouble,
Alright.
but it was worth it.
There's a slipper and a clock up there. Here. I will take that. Alright, so go up here. Ooh, oh dear. Alright, I keep forgetting you can climb this. Alright, so we can grab this clock.
I think that goes in the hallway.
That goes downstairs, and then bunny
Get
slipper.
that back to John's bedroom.
That goes down here.
Comfy and stylish.
Anything else in here that I can grab? I don't think so. Alright, let's get this lay back into the small bedroom. Okay, that goes in here. Some of the platforming is a little goobery. Okay, got it. So that goes here. Dang it. Come on. Get it.
We should have brought a hula girl back instead.
Okay, so I saw there was a pot up there. Alright, so I'm gonna pump up thing.
Hey, that's from the basement.
Alright. There's some scales here.
I think that comes from the kitchen.
Alright. So let's go run back downstairs. Yeah, I gotta say, one thing about this game is it's pretty much just nothing but backtracking. So, up, down, up, down, up, down. Little annoying, but I mean, that is kind of the whole point of the game, so. Alright, so go ahead and let's dump off the trumpet here. We gotta dump that off. Just because we don't have access to the basement yet. I have a set of kitchen scales, and I don't remember where these are supposed to go. I think they go over here.
The lazy way to cook.
And I think the toaster goes next.
Not bad on a scale of 1 to 10.
Alright, and then we need this. I think this is the last thing that goes in here. Why does the audio keep randomly peaking? Don't know. Unless it's picking up something else. Hang on. I don't know why the audio is peaking so much. Cause like the actual in-game audio is not that loud. So I really don't know why it's peaking so bad. Well, I knocked it down as much as I could, so.
What am I doing?
Alright.
I can't tell the time.
Alright, so that's everything in here, so we can grab our puzzle pieces. So, yeah, finishing the hallway here does not unlock any new rooms. Just get some puzzle pieces, which is fine. Oh, wait, there's one more. Alright, so now we gotta venture back upstairs. Let's go. Alright, so we finished the utility room, the office, and the little hallway decorative thingy magiggy. So, okay. Alright, so let's go back up here. Alright, grab that. That goes in the games room, but
Take that back to the games room.
we don't currently have access to the games room.
I think that belongs on the landing.
Okay, so that goes up here. I don't remember where the pinata is. Alright, so that goes somewhere out here. Okay, I gotta take these things off. Oh, there we go. Ugh, my glasses were like squashing into the side of my head. Ugh. That's better. Alright. So, Vegas. Wait a minute, does it go down here or does it go up there? I think it actually goes down here. Oh, it does.
That was a lot of trouble, but it was
Alright,
worth
let's
it.
go sniff in John's bedroom again. I don't know if there's really anything for me to grab in here. I can't get up here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything really up there. See, something I think this game really could benefit from is like a first-person camera mode. Because like some stuff are like really high up and it's hard to see. So having like a first-person camera mode would be nice. Alright, anyway, it doesn't look like there's really anything up here. I don't think we can access any of the other rooms yet. So, is there something in here that I'm missing? I don't think so. I'm trying to think. Where else have we not checked? Well, where else have we not checked that we can access? Because the only rooms we have access to right now are the living room, kitchen, utility room, the den, aka the office, and I feel like I'm missing one. I can't think of what it was. Living room? I'm trying to think. Where else can we check?
I can push this.
Alright, doesn't look like anything in here. Let's go back in here and see.
I can pull this.
Nope, looks clean in here. But like I said, this game could really benefit from like a first-person camera mode, which would be nice. So we can't go outside yet. Let's see, is there anything in my storage that we can put away? No. Well, sort of, I gotta... Okay. So nothing in here. Let's see if maybe there's something else in here that we missed.
Take life one nap at a time.
Nope. What else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, actually, I am technically missing something.
Home is where the fridge is.
The camera. Come on.
Cheese. For John's lasagna.
We do need this.
I can pull that.
Because keep in mind, you're not just looking for items for the house, but you're also looking for ingredients to make a lasagna. Crap. I gotta make a lasagna. The lasagna. Where does cheese go? Here? Cheese isn't cheesing. Ah, crap. Cheese, go down there. Okay, go down there. The cheese isn't cheesing, come on. Wait, are we sure that's where the cheese? Oh, I'm a dingus. That's where the meat goes. The cheese goes over here.
One step closer to him.
Oops, I forgot the cheese does not go there. Okay. Oh, God. How do you go to bed? I'm gonna go back to bed. Alright, okay, I don't really know where else to check. I feel like I'm missing something. Probably upstairs. Can I suck this pot? No, it's not glittery, though. Alright, I'm gonna go run back upstairs. I swear I feel like I'm missing something. I'm trying to figure out what. Back upstairs. Aha! I was missing something.
Love is sharing
Got
your
it.
popcorn. True love is sharing the remote.
That's what the problem is. I forgot you can open these cabinets. Alright. I think this remote should be the last thing that needs to go in the living room, I believe. And then that should unlock... Does that unlock the games room or the garage? Let's see. Alright, this should be, I think, the last thing in the living room. Alright, let's see.
The remote is the hub of my existence.
No, neither. Basement. So that unlocks the basement with the really weird music. Alright, so if that's the case... Oh wait, it has an ender chest down there. I can just... Okay. So one of the things that Planet Clue did was add new music into this game, and it's all obscure Nintendo stuff. I, for the life of me, cannot figure out what song this is or where it's from. So if anyone knows, like, please leave a comment. I've been super curious about this. Like, what is this song and where does it come from? It sounds like it might come from something like Metroid. If I had to guess. I don't actually
Lazy
know.
is taking a coffee break between naps.
The thing is I have no idea. And I have no idea how I'd, like, search for this. It sounds like something that may have came out of, like, Metroid almost. Maybe Splatoon. Maybe. But I have no clue where this song game comes from. I mean, it absolutely slaps, but I really cannot tell where the song comes from. Also, I really would love it if I can get up here. Wait. I almost had it. I keep slipping. Stupid coffee maker's on the way. Oh,
Take that back to the games room.
Alright.
I can push that.
Ooh, there's a vase. Oh yeah, these dingus spiders in here.
I think that belongs on the landing.
Hey jerk, get away from me. Alright. So we don't have access to the games room, so we can put that in there. Alright. Pinata. That needs to go back up to
I
the
think
small
that
bedroom.
comes from the small bedroom.
Okay. My storage full? Yeah. I gotta put the noise thing. I gotta put the noise thing back away. Trumpet. Trumpet, go there. Okay, I found the trumpet.
Ba-doo-bop, ba-doo-bop, beep-ba-ba-doo-bop.
Let's see here. That rubber chicken thingy needs to go back upstairs.
Stretch, old buddy.
Alright, that needs to go in the attic, but we don't have access to the
Oh,
attic yet.
yuck. A spider.
So I'm gonna just dump it in the ender chest. Okay. Dump that into the ender chest.
I hate spiders.
What else? What else needs to go in a room that we don't have access to? I think most of this stuff.
Take that back to the games
This
room.
music is just so fitting for like a creepy basement. Again, I don't know where it's from. It almost sounds like it's from something like either Splatoon or Metroid. Maybe not Splatoon, but definitely like Metroid-ish. But I don't know, and I don't know where to look for this kind of stuff, so... Again, if anyone sees this and they know where this song comes from, please leave it in the comments. I'm super curious.
I wonder what happens when I suck this.
Let's see. This goes in the garage.
I think that goes in the garage.
Okay. And the alarm clock goes up in John's room. I guess we gotta run back up there anyway, so... And then we'll have to come back down here for the beef. Where's this? That one. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the alarm clock, and we can run back upstairs. Dumb spiders. Yeah. I can't grab the alarm clock.
I hate alarm clocks.
Oh, he's flipped. So, something that Planet Clue mentioned in his video about this game is that certain items in the inventory menu are flipped on the x-axis. And the alarm clock is, and it makes all the numbers look backwards. Very strange. I just never really noticed, to be honest. But yeah, that is strange. Alright, that needs to go upstairs, I think. All three of these need to go upstairs. But yeah, some items, like say for example, the piñata wouldn't be that strange, but like the alarm clock definitely looks very strange. So yeah. Alright. So this is the other vase. I think this might be the last thing that goes up here.
That was a lot of trouble.
Alright.
But it
This,
was
I
worth
believe,
it.
is the key for the games room, which has another ender chest. Before we head in there, let me just plop the rest of the stuff in here. Alright, so alarm clock goes here. Ugh, minute.
I hate
got
you,
it.
clock radio.
Actually, I used to have an alarm clock that looked kind of like that, like way back when I was a kid. Before, you know, I was allowed to really have smartphones, I did have one, and I did use it as an actual alarm clock. Although I used to have to blare the music, like, so loud in order to sleep. So, yeah. Good old days. Now, I mean, like, does anyone actually use, like, an
Why
alarm
have
clock?
a piñata when we've got Odie?
Alright, this goes to the garden outside. So this will unlock the outside. Go. What was I saying? Oh, right. So, like... Does anyone even, like, use clock radios anymore like that? Like, I'm pretty sure most people just use their phone. I certainly do. Like,
I
for
can pull
a
that.
clock, typically what I use is either my Echo, because it's, like, positioned right across from my bed so I can just see it. If I leave my TV on with the Roku on, my screensaver is a giant clock. I have an Apple Watch, and... yeah, I have my phone that I use as like an actual, like an alarm clock. But I mean, if you use a, like, old school clock radio, that's cool. Like I said, I used to have one back in the day, and I used it, like, a lot. I actually still do have, like, an old school, it's not a clock radio, it's just a clock. And it's, a Game Boy one, actually. It's one, I think I got it as, like, a Christmas or birthday present or something. And...
Life is short. Eat now.
It was like, what was it? Oh yeah, it's shaped like an NES. Not an NES, Game Boy. Like an OG Game Boy, and it plays like, I forget what tune it plays, but it does play music, which is pretty cool. I have used it a couple times, especially because, like, I left it at my mom's, and, like, if I need to get up at a certain time when I'm at home visiting her, I like to get my phone out of my room.
Down.
Because I'm less likely to use my phone at night if it's not within arm's reach. So at her house, I usually will charge it in the living room. And so if I need to use an alarm or something, I'll just use it there. But yeah. And then, like, here at the apartment, usually what I'll do is I'll have my phone usually by, like, the door. So it's still in my room, but it's, like, away from my bed. And so, like, yeah, it's just to try to get me to stop using my phone late at night. And it does actually work fairly well. So, yep. Alright, what else do I have in my inventory? Oh, I have the puzzles thing.
Who plays these?
I do. I like puzzles.
That's a bit crude.
Yeah, I actually, the checkers, I think. I actually do not. I do enjoy a rousing game of checkers, although I'm pretty bad at it. I'm pretty bad at checkers, and I actually don't know how to play
Get
chess.
that back to John's bedroom.
Yeah, I don't actually know how to play chess. I've just never played. It just looks like one of those games that I'd struggle pretty bad with because I just am not a logic and thinky kind of person. At least when it comes to, like, strategy. So where the hell is this car supposed to go? Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah, some of these little ghost things
I
are hard
bet
to
this
see.
is faster than John's car.
Alright. What else we got? Alright, we got the 8-ball and then the pig. Oh, crap. I hit the wrong button. And then the pig. Anything else that goes in here? No. Okay. Whoops. Wrong button. I guess we should save while I'm here. I'm gonna override my OG save. Okay, cool. Alright, while we're here... get a pool table. You know, actually, I came up with, like, this version of pool when I was, like, 7. So, we were staying up in the mountains, and the place we were staying at had, like, a
8
whole
ball, side pocket.
straight up, like, man cave in the basement. Like, a huge TV. Like, humunga gungus TV. There was a Pac-Man machine. One of those Mega Touches, which, God, I wish I had one of those. It was so cool. It had a Mega Touch. It had, like, all of them, and a pool table. And, you know, being short, as well as, you know, being only 7 and having really borked dexterity, using a pool cue is kind of hard for me to do. So, I came up with something I called hand pool. It's the same idea as normal pool, but the big difference is that instead of using a pool cue, instead you just use your hands. You roll the cue ball, like, yeah, instead of using a pool cue. And I think it's like a better option for like teaching kids, honestly. Like, if you're gonna teach kids how to play billiards, especially when they're really young, it's probably better to play something like hand pool, at least at first, until they get
That
a little
goes in John's bedroom.
a little bigger, and it's probably easier for them to use a pool cue, especially because they make those for like average-sized humans, and I am very much not that. So I need like a kid's cue. I'm so small. But yeah. My nephews absolutely love hand pool.
Great. That's one less thing to fix.
I just have to keep reminding them, do not keep your hands in that area.
Aha.
Like,
The fuse
keep
for the
your
fuse box in the
hands
basement.
out of the playing area, because you can smash your fingers, and yes, it is excruciatingly painful. I have done it before. Ow. So, but otherwise, yeah, like, hand pool is a good, like, option for little kids.
I think that comes from the front garden.
Okay, I'm gonna... What do I want to grab? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here for now, and I'm going to... I'm trying to think. Should we go back down to the basement, or... I think I'm gonna put this, because that's downstairs. Okay, so I did what I could with the game room so far. So this boombox thingamagigama needs to go in here. Goes here.
I've got dancing feet.
God, I want a boombox so bad. I had an opportunity to buy a Memorex one at the thrift store, and I just didn't do it. Because, like, I want a boombox, but I don't know if I would actually use it. That's the problem. What I really want is one of those old school, like, 80s ones with the twin tape decks. Oh my god, that would be sick. That'd be fully sick. Especially because I'm trying to get, like, into cassette tapes. And, I mean, I have a Walkman, but I would love to have, like, a proper, traditional 80s boombox. Or whatever boombox my mom had.
30 years ago.
Alright, so this is for the garage. I can't remember the name, what the model is, but I can picture it. It was, like, white and blue. I don't think it was translucent, but it looked very much like it came out of the, like, late 90s, early 2000s. But, yeah, anyway, but I wouldn't mind getting either one kind of like that, which was more of a radio than a proper boombox, but it did have a CD player, or like a old school 80s one, you know? Like, either of those, I would love to get one, but I just haven't found any that are available yet. Because, like, they're pretty and the ones I have found are pretty expensive, so... This is what happens when you get into, like, vintage collectibles.
I can pull that.
Things get expensive. That, and also, there's a good chance it would need to be sent off for repairs, because I'm not good at repairing things myself, so... Alright, let's put that away.
Right, Chihuahua.
What is that? Is it like a pepper jar, or is it like a cookie jar? I think the cookie jar's over here, so pepper jar.
Take life one nap at a time.
Alright, so let's go run down into the basement. I'm gonna go grab the meat. Alright. So we got the fuse for the fuse box. Oh, wait, the crate. We need the crate. No, Garf. No.
I can push that.
Alright, I need crate. Grab that. Come on, Garfy. Okay, so now we... Ah. Alright. He's not doing it. There he goes.
How confusing.
Something I noticed with the Garfield model here is when he's using the vacuum, his model changes. Look at the stripes on the back of his head, specifically those top ones. Watch this. Ah, isn't that weird? Not only that, but the shading on his body changes too. See? Isn't that weird? Look, even his pupils kind of change position. Isn't that weird? Just like a weird little detail that I noticed. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's shove this over here. And this should get us the beef. Oh, right, you gotta blow it. It's not doing it. Ugh. Garf, let's go. Where's the beef? There's the beef. Oh, wait, I need a...
Beef? For John's lasagna.
Where's
the... him to be a spider.
Where's the beef? There's the beef. Is there anything else down here that we can grab? Oh my god, look at this TV. Oh, the wood grain. I want it. It's so... I can smell it. Oh my god, I can smell it. It smells like the 70s. Just wood grain and CRT tubes. Just smells like the 70s. Ugh. God, I want an old school TV like that. Specifically for like playing Atari games. I want one so bad. But again, they're hard to find and typically are not in the best of condition. I want one so bad. Yeah. Like that and a Trinitron, you know, because like the Trinitrons are like the gold standard for retro gaming. Specifically like stuff like the NES and SNES, but again, the problem is everybody wants the Trinitrons. Oh wait, the beef. Let me put the beef away.
Home is where the
and again,
fridge is.
expensive. I don't really have that kind of money right now. Oh well. Why does everything I like gotta be like hard to get and expensive? Oh yeah, maybe it's because companies don't actually give a flying fuck about people anymore, and and technology is kind of boring now. Technologically advanced and boring at the same time. So, come on. Oh, I'm an idiot.
One step closer to heaven.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the garden next, which is like the back and front yards. Nice thing is the front door should be unlocked too. That's some very lovely... This almost sounds like Pikmin music. Very cheery. Alright, ugh. Oh, there's a wheel.
I can pull that.
Garf, you gonna... Wait, hold on. I'm trying, there we go. We might have to go visit Arlene, too. Ugh. Oh no, wait,
I gotta
put the light.
To be this busy.
I have to put the light away first, and then we can go visit Arlene. Do the flower quest. Alright.
I can pull that.
Alright, put that over there. There we go.
Can you birds come out to play?
Joy? Oh god, I'm sorry. I just remembered this thing. When I was a kid, like a really young kid, like we're talking 3, like just started learning to talk, I would point out to my mom.
But it was worth it.
I would point out to my mom, look, Mama, boys. I said it like that. Oh no,
Didn't I send this to Abu Dhabi?
Oh no, I have to do the race with normal. God, the race sucks.
What's this? A package marked return to sender.
Here I am, Normal, the world's cutest kitty cat, here to do cute kitten things.
Didn't I mail you to Abu Dhabi?
If you beat me, I will give you the lasagna pasta.
I've also started to wonder if the Boyd's thing might have been from, like, Good Feathers or something. I don't know. Also, I hate this race. The camera likes to escape you, by the
Who
way.
knew my legs could move this fast?
Ugh, I hate this
Who
race.
knew my legs could move this fast?
Mostly, it's because Odie is, like,
Beauty before
ridiculously
age.
fast. So you basically have to, like, constantly keep collecting these little coffees. And the problem is, like, the camera gets away from you, the controls are goobery, just, ugh, I hate this race so much. Normal's pretty easy to beat. It's freaking Odie that you gotta worry about. Ugh.
The fastest cute kitten in the
I'm not
world.
100% sure what these little spinny bits are. Like these things. Odie, would you piss off? I did try to kick him, actually, to cheat, essentially. No, you cannot kick him to cheat, which sucks. 'Cause that would be funny is if you could stun him and normal for a second or two by kicking them.
The fastest cute kitten in
Ugh.
the world.
Screwed that up, that was my bad. Uh-oh. Yeah. Hoo-yah.
The fastest cute kitten in the world.
Normal, will you shut up? I wonder.
The fastest cute kitten in the world.
Can I kick Normal now? He's being annoying. Wait, is Normal
Who
a
knew
boy or
my
a girl?
legs could move this fast?
Like, what are Normal's pronouns?
Who
I've
knew
always
my
been
legs could
confused.
move this
Okay,
fast?
Garfield, you're not helping.
Fastest cute kitten in the world.
Like, I've always been really confused about Normal's pronouns. I'm like, is Normal male or female? Like, what are their pronouns?
Who knew my legs could move this fast?
I think Normal's a boy, but I'm not sure. I've always been confused about Normal. Oh, it's like gender. Ah.
Beauty before age.
Little more. Little more. Yes. God, Odie is so fast. Yee. Oh, fuck. I missed that coffee. Oh, Odie is so fast. Why? Oh, crap. No. I'm not.
Beauty before
Oh,
age.
I got stuck. Almost there. Little more. Yes. 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 Alright, that took way less time than the first time I did this. I think I had to do this like 4 or 5 times. Oh, thank Christ. Alright. Yes! I don't want to ever do that again. Alright, so the good news is this means Normal should give us the pasta. And we'll need that for the lasagna. Oop, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, that's, in my opinion, that and the flowers are probably the worst things, but the flowers aren't terrible. Because all you gotta do is just hunt for them like you would the items. It's just getting to
That comes from the
Arlene
game
is
view.
kind of a pain in the butt. Because you gotta, like, platform on the roof a bit to do so. But yeah. At least, I would say the normal race is definitely the worst because of freaking Odie ruining things.
Pasta for John's lasagna.
Okay, cool. That covers that. Alright, we're almost halfway done with all the puzzle pieces. I also really wish I could just, like, open this gate. But you cannot, which is a bitch. Alright, so let's go back in here. The nice thing is, like, once you unlock the outside, you do unlock the front door. Alright, so let's go ahead and...
Home is where the fridge is.
Garf, grab the thingy. Also in my house, like, we always have to have, like, a million of these things.
I can
Like,
pull this.
like a million stools, step ladders, and like those little grabby hands because like I come from a really short family, so everybody in my family on my dad's side is super short,
One step closer to
except for like a few very like rare examples. And my mom's side, all of the women are short. So yeah, so basically I was screwed in the genetic height
Oh,
department.
yuck. A spider.
So my mom is about the same height as me, which is like 4'10", and my dad is like 5'4".
Safety first.
So all of us have issues with
I
like
can push that.
reaching things, especially on high shelves. It was actually something that my ex-boyfriend used to do a lot, is as kind of a joke. If I was wearing like a beanie or something, he'd grab the beanie off my head and put it on like the top shelf. Because he knew I wouldn't be able to reach it. It's like, God, Jesus. Or he'd like grab my hat and then just hold it over his head because he was like 6 feet tall. It was very strange, like our height differences. Like I'm 4'10", he was 6 foot. I think 6 foot even. It's just very awkward. So he would just grab the hat off my head and just hold it. Like, and I'm like, dude, come on, give it back. Oh, jeez. That was fun to deal with. Actually, can I go outside this way yet? Or do I have to actually, like, unlock it? Alright, well, let's go jump this disc off here.
I can push that.
Alright, so this disc needs to go about here. And then there is a game that you
I
can
can't
play.
wait to play this.
Okay, hang on. I had a bad experience playing a different minigame here, so I'm just gonna save just in case this freezes on me again. Let's see. Press, oops. Crap, I keep pressing the wrong button. Press select. Alright, I'm gonna save just in case. Because I want to try this minigame, but last time I tried to do a minigame, it froze, so I don't really know what you're supposed to do. I think this is like, kind of like Tetris. I'm guessing your goal is to try to, whoops. Ah, shit, I screwed that up, didn't I? Yep, I'm guessing it's similar to Tetris. Yeah, where you just match up colors. Yeah, this isn't very fun. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, this is not very fun.
I can push this.
I like the music, but this is not fun. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. How are we doing time-wise? Alright, we've only been at it for about an hour or so. So we're making pretty good time so far. Alright, I'm gonna go back outside. Oh wait, I wanted to see if I can go out this way. No. Okay, so you do actually need to cross that door before you can go out there. Okay. At least nice thing is I can go out the front door. Wait, I didn't... Oh, well. Wait, there's stuff out here. As I was saying, I didn't mean to actually do that. I wanted to go in the garage, but that's okay. Oh, we got another excuse to go in the basement.
Exercise is one of my favorite spectator sports.
Alright, grab that. Alright, we're halfway done with the puzzle pieces. Oh, excuse me. Alright, halfway done with all the puzzle pieces. Wasn't there something over here? Can I kick normal? No. Ah, boo, I wanted to kick normal. He's annoying. Alright, I'm not really... I thought that John left. Why is his car still here? Can I pop the trunk open? I can't tell if there's anything even in there. No, okay. So that would be cool if, like, they stored an item in there, but no. And no, to my knowledge, you cannot get in the garage this way, which also sucks, but I guess it makes sense. Garfield wouldn't be able to open the garage himself, so...
I can
Alright.
push this.
Come on, grab the crate, damn it. Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, there's a thingy! What is that?
For silky, healthy fur.
What is that conditioner? I think it's conditioner. I've never really seen hanging conditioner. It's actually kind of smart, especially if you don't have like shelves in your bathroom, but like, can't say I've ever seen hanging conditioner. Alright, this I think needs to go in the garage. Wait, is my storage full? Oh shit, it is. Alright, so these need to go in the garage. And I'll probably go in the basement later. Alright, oh. I'm gonna pop in the garage. Garage! Wait, what did I grab? Oil can. Right. Why am I vibrating? No. Low bats. Alright, this goes... This goes here. Okay.
Maybe I should use this on Squeak.
Okay, ooh, Dart. That needs to go upstairs.
That comes from the games room.
Alright, I gotta go dump off the stuff. I think I'm gonna put anything from the basement in the games room. I'll go ahead and dump those in the ender chest. And then, actually, I need to dump all three of these in the ender chest. Because I can access them later. Alright, so that goes there, this goes here, and this goes here. Cool. Alright, back into the garage. Or no, back outside or back... I'm gonna go back outside. There was something I found in there that does need to go in the garage. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, right, doghouse. Pop filter's falling off. Okay. Let's go over here. Just like
I
that.
think that goes in the garage.
What is that? Is that an anvil or is that like a belt sander? Honestly, I can't really tell. Alright. Grab that. Is that
That's
conditioner?
from the bathroom.
It's got a turd on it, so I'm going to assume probably. Alright, and then grab this. There's another puzzle piece. Alright, grab this puzzle piece. Alright, I think that's everything I can grab from out here for now. Alright, so go ahead and dump off the shampoo. At least I think it's shampoo. In here. Anything? Okay, I think I should do. I'm gonna go run back into the garage and gather some more items there. Okay, what's this? Is that a hat?
That comes from the attic.
Okay, that's a hat, and that's from the attic, so we can't use that. Oh, there's a boot! Actually, I think it's roller skates. Roller skate, we need that. That goes in the basement.
Here's to life in the fat lane.
Alright, so that goes here.
I wonder if John used this on Odie's brain.
Oh, it is a belt sander. Okay, I was like, is it a belt sander or is it a anvil? It looks like an anvil. I think it's a belt sander. Toaster. Toast. Toasty. I need toaster. Give me toaster.
I'm gonna stare at this toaster until it pops up.
I need to buy a new toaster. Alright. Come on. Grab that. Alright, cool. Ah, dingus! I forgot to grab the race car. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to go get it. Alright, let's go grab it. While I'm in here, toaster needs to go in the toasting room.
I can push that.
I think it goes over here. Alright, so we want to dump that off.
I wonder if Odie would fit in there.
Okay, cool. So now we are gonna go. What did I mean to grab? The race car. Right. Where is it? Okay. So I'm gonna swap this out with the hat. Okay, and then this roller skate needs to go in the basement. I'll do that later. Let me go put the race car in the garage here. Okay. Alright, so this needs to go in here. Goes up here.
Oh, remote control fun.
Why is there a race car in the garage? I normally would keep that in like either the games room or maybe the
I
basement.
think that belongs in the back garden.
It also took me way too long to figure out what the hell this thing was. It goes to the what?
That comes from the back garden.
So it goes to the hose. It's like the nozzle for the hose. But it took me so long to figure out what the hell it was. I'm like, what? What is that? Oh, and then I noticed the little ghost object on the hose. I'm like, oh, it's for the hose. Alright, so let's go run back outside. Okay. So we also have a sack that needs to be put somewhere. Alright, so that goes there.
It's like a giant green snake that drools a lot.
Alright, and I got a sack. Sack goes here.
Great. That's one less thing to fix.
Cool. Alright, let's see. Alright. Anything else that I can do out here? I don't think so. At least not at the moment. Alright, so let's go back inside and let's go in the basement and put the last couple things back in there. I need the ender chest. Okay. Right, and then so those go in here.
I'll teach him to be a spider.
Alright, so those both go in here. So this goes here.
That's a weight off my mind.
And then the roller skate needs to go here.
I wonder what happens when I suck this.
Okay, got it. Right, jump, jump. Alright, suck. Put that there.
Let's roll.
Is there anything else down here that I'm missing? What was that? Oh yeah, that weight. Don't know where that is. Alright, and then last jerk. Games room. We need to go up to the games room and put the thing that we found, the dart, back up there. I think the dart is the last thing that goes in the games room. And then I think after that you unlock the attic. Because I think if I remember correctly, the last room you unlock is the bathroom. So. Okay. So let's go ahead and
I can pull that.
put that in here. Alright. Alright.
Some games just make no sense.
Is there something else we're still missing in here? Oh, yes. Okay, I see. There is something we're still missing. It's the pool cue. Alright. I believe that's up in the basement. Or the attic, I mean. Alright. So that covers all that. Or is it outside? Oh, you know what? I think it's out in the backyard, if I remember correctly. Because I think if I remember correctly, it was pretty well hidden almost. Like, I completely missed it a couple times because it, like, blended in. Alright. Let's see here. I think it's in the backyard. See? Like, there it is. It, like, blends in.
Take that back to the games
Alright,
room.
this should be the last thing for the games room. And then we should have access to the attic. Alright, so this needs to go back
I can
up into
push
the
this.
attic here. I mean, not the attic. Oh, the games room. Okay, let's see here.
I can push that.
Alright, push that there. Boom.
Ginormous chopsticks. Where's the chow mein?
Alright, that goes to the attic. I forget, is there an ender chest up in the attic? I don't remember. Alright, so let's put rubber chicken, we need that, and the hat. I think were the two items that we need. Alright, so we're done in the game room. Don't need to come back in here for any reason. So now let's access the attic. I can't remember if there's an ender chest in here or not. Nope, I'm not helping Clive. Well, so remember how I was talking about a game that didn't work? So Clive here, who's Garfield's invisible friend, his minigame is called Wind Up Roundup, where you have to round up these wind-up toys into, like, their correct cabinet. Teeny problem. The game is completely broken and is actually impossible to complete because last time I tried to beat it, it completely crashed the game. So yeah, alright, that goes there.
John's old hat.
Where does Stretch go? I forget. How did I get up there? I think it was like this. Jump on that. No. Maybe not. Oh,
I
there's this
can
crate.
push that.
If I grab this. Alright, and then jump up there, jump here. Go above that, plop, and then there we go.
Stretch. My rubber chicken.
Okay,
Oh, yuck. A spider.
alright, got that. And then there's a scale. Jerk. Like a bathroom scale.
Stay away from me.
Okay, fishing rod is not something we need to grab. Oh, so the spider will not stop tormenting me.
Put this back in the bathroom.
Oh, this will need to go in the bathroom. Okay, let's see. Oh, we need this, the light.
Put
We'll
that
need
back in the front garden.
So that's the light that we need in order to reach Arlene, so we can, okay, there is no ender chest up here. Yeah, so we need that light to reach Arlene, so we can collect the flowers for her, so we can get the pasta sauce. Yeah, pasta sauce for John's lasagna. Alright, these two other things need to go into the ender chest. Let's see here. Okay. Did I ever put the pasta on here? Yeah, I did. Okay. The pasta sauce should be the last ingredient we need for the lasagna. Okay. How do we get to the front yard? This way? Nope, other way. Alright, and then once we put the light back up there, we'll be able to go visit Arlene. And we can start our stupid flower quest. Oh, hang on, I passed the spot that I need to be at. It's right here. What is this?
Working out
Oh.
just isn't working out.
That must be the weight that we need for the basement. I think that's the last thing that needs to be the basement. Oh, crap. Yeah, that happens a lot. This game is just not designed with platforming in mind, and yet you gotta do some platforming. It's minor, I mean, it's not... It's definitely doable, but it is annoying. Alright, let's try that again. There we go.
The
Got it.
things I do for stardom.
Alright, so then we can run across this. There she is. Ooh, what's this thing?
That belongs in the garage.
Oh, got a cutty thingy. What's up?
It's Arlene. She's crazy about me. Hi, Arlene.
Hi, Bozo.
I'm sure she meant to say, hi, hunk.
Hey, if you fetch me some flowers, I'll give you something useful. I'd love 3 yellow daffodils.
Alright, so now we gotta look around everywhere. Where's the daffodils? I see one over there. Let's grab that. Ah, crap. Oh well, I need to go down here anyway. I think if I remember correctly, 2 out of 3 of the daffodils were outside, and then 1 of them was inside. So I don't know if the daffodils spawn in the same spots. I think so. Yep, there's the other one. And then the last one is somewhere in the house. Alright, we need to do the basement and the garage. I think I'm gonna do the garage first. Alright, belt sander. Where does this go? There, I see it. Goes about there. Got it.
Not for kids or cats.
Alright, so then we gotta run to the basement. Check for that daffodil. Oh, there it is. I think we came in here, huh? Alright, so we get to go visit Eileen real quick. Or Arlene. Really quick and give her the daffodils. Alright. I'm gonna go see if the door upstairs works. Or, yeah, no, I'm just gonna climb it. Okay. There, just gotta spin around, ignore the goobery shadow. Boom, okay. Alright, so let's go dump these flowers off and get the next round. There you go.
I'd love 4 red roses.
Garfield, there you go. Garfield's having a problem.
I think that belongs in the back garden.
Garfield's having a glitch. Alright. Grab that. So now this needs to go in here. But I don't know if I can access it here yet. No. I forget what you have to do to get in there. Alright, well. Alright, where do we need to go? Basement, right. I think this is the last thing for the basement. Boom.
This is too much like hard work.
What does this unlock? I don't remember. Is this the bathroom key? Or does this unlock the door upstairs? This might lock or unlock the door upstairs. Or does this unlock the thing outside? I don't know. So I should probably go back up into the basement. I mean, the attic.
Cats are poetry in motion. Dogs are gibberish and neutral.
Okay, so it was the bathroom. Alright, there's a pumpkin in the toilet.
That comes from the back garden.
Alright. Oh, bread box.
Put that back in the front garden.
Alright, those all need to go in the front garden.
I can push this.
Alright, let's go run to the front garden. Can I take a shortcut? Or not yet? Nope. Alright, so we got all the rooms unlocked at least. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I got something. Oh, mailbox. Okay, I thought that was a bread box, honestly. It's not doing it. There we go.
I love attacking the mailman.
Okay. I haven't seen any roses yet. Alright, that goes there. It's not doing it. Got it.
There may be some bones around here.
So now can I go in? Still no? Ugh. I have a crate that needs to go in there. Alright. I guess the
I can
crate's
pull that.
gonna have to go in the storage. Alright. I'm gonna grab the stuff for the bathroom. Whoops. Ah, crap, I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright. And then... Okay. I'll just come back for the plunger and the other two things. Alright, let's do this. Bathroom is over here. So what do we have? A scale, towel, and a fish. So the fish goes here, which is really hard to see, I know. Okay.
Looks a bit fishy to me.
Ooh, that goes into the
I
garage.
think that goes in the garage.
Scale. There it is. God, some of these are really hard to see.
I only diet between meals.
Okay, and then towel, I think, goes over here. Maybe not, I don't see a thing. Oh, here it is. I see it.
Why can't he just shake himself dry like everyone else? Tune in, drop out.
Alright, the radio goes in the kitchen. I saw there was something else. I saw something up here. Alright, that I think goes in the
Put
attic.
that back in the attic.
Yep, attic. Oh, Rose! 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 Got it. Or got one. let's see. Where would this boomerang thing go?
I can push this.
Okay, I think I see it. It's not doing it. It's not doing the do. Ah, crap. Yeah. Garf, you really need to learn how to turn around. Get it.
I'm gonna have some fun with this boomerang.
Alright, I need to get that bowl too.
That comes from the back garden.
Oh, look, it's flipped again. Alright, nothing else I can really do up here, so. Something I just love watching Garfield go down stairs. He starts doing like a little spin. Whoop, just boop. Alright, nothing goes up here, so these all go downstairs.
Dogs are the animal byproducts in the weenie of life.
Alright, so the radio goes in the kitchen.
Lazy is taking a coffee break between naps.
That.
Doesn't sound as bad as it looks.
Alright, and then in the garage, we have this thing, the jack.
Going up?
Alright. Still no sign of any more roses. Okay, none in here. Alright, I want to do the bathroom before I go back
I
outside.
can pull that.
So let me go grab the rest of the bathroom stuff. So, anything else? Yeah, there should be a plunger somewhere. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna put the bowl in here for a sec. Alright. Alright, so these need to go back in the bathroom. Alright, so the shampoo and conditioner go in here.
I can push this.
Is that like one of those European showers? With like the weird heater box
Yeah.
thing?
Stinky.
Okay, and then we got plunger. Plunger goes there.
Odie's been drinking out of the toilet again.
What else is missing? Ah, rubber duck. What's that?
Put that back in the attic.
Oh, might as well while I'm out here. Let's go back into the attic here. Let's see, what did I grab? Baseball glove.
I'll teach him to be a spider.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I can pull that. I hate hating spiders.
just suck him up. Why did I come over here again? Oh yes, right. This needs to go in the garage.
That belongs in the garage.
Rose, there's a rose. Get that. Grab the puzzle piece. Rose, you got a rose. Got it. Alright, cool. Another puzzle piece here. Didn't mean to do that. You got him. Okay. And there's a tire. I think that goes in the garage as well. Stick it. This is hard to do when the camera doesn't want to cooperate. Okay. Oh, I can just do that.
That belongs in the garage.
Alright, let's roll. Let's do this. Yeah. Just gonna run down and then do a little loop. I didn't loop. He just ran straight for the door. Alright. And then go downstairs. So we need to go to the garage. Ah, farts. I meant to throw that up in the attic while I was up there. Shit, I forgot to do that. Okay, so we have a power drill that goes there. Wrong one.
Dangerous in the wrong paws.
And then the tire. I think this should be the last thing that goes in here.
Hey, how many wheels does one car need?
Okay, I think that unlocks the greenhouse. Alright, I gotta run back up to the attic. Hang on. Actually, wait. Let me get in the greenhouse first, then we can go back up to the attic. Because I think the rubber duck is in the greenhouse. So, this thing needs to get closer to me. There we go. While I'm out there, okay, I'm gonna put this in here, and then this, and then wasn't there like one more thing in here that we needed? I don't think so. Alright, let's do this. While I'm out here, before we head to the backyard. I don't see any roses. While we're out here, I want to unlock that door. I mean, this game is not meant for platforming, and yet for some reason they expect you to do a little bit of it. Alright. Going up here.
I love scrambled eggs.
Alright, that goes in the kitchen. So if I go through this door, this should unlock it. What? It's still locked? What? Ugh. I wonder if I have to unlock the... Hey, well, never mind that. Meow. Alright, well, I was trying to get back here anyway. So, I think I unlocked the door to the greenhouse. Yep, okay. So now, those apples can go here, and there's the duck.
An apple a day means you're on a diet.
Alright, got that. I'm not seeing any roses in here.
Quack, quack, quack.
Alright. Let's go dump off Odie's bowl.
Stupidville. Population
Okay, so
1.
that covers that. The backyard, the back and front yards are done. Alright, let's go take that back into the kitchen, and then we can kind of make our way upstairs again.
I can push this.
So this is the... Oh, Rose! Rose! Hey, got one. Okay, we're missing one. Alright. So this is that chicken bowl. Garf, come on. Come on, man. Let's push this maybe over here. Okay, so that goes there.
Excellent.
Boo. Are there any egg puns left in existence? I think we've said them all. Alright, let's grab the baseball glove. Because we gotta make our way back upstairs. Okay, bathroom. Right, I was trying to remember where I need to go next. I think this is the last thing that needs to go in the bathroom. Got it.
It's just not the same as Stretch.
Alright. So that covers the bathroom. Okay, only need 3 more puzzle pieces. Alright, let's go run back into the attic. I gotta figure out where to put this baseball glove. Okay, I think I see it.
I can pull this.
I think it goes here, I believe? I can't really tell what that's supposed to be, actually. Yep,
Why would a baseball need a glove?
got it. Alright. Check in here. Oh, I see a shiny thing. Hmm? Ugh. Well, that's cursed. Got it. Alright, nice. 2 more. Alright, cookie jar. Grab that.
Darn. I was hoping for chocolate chip.
Okay, is there anything else I can grab up here? Don't think so. There are some stuff that need to be put away.
Oh, yuck. A spider.
I don't think there's anything that I need to grab. Alright, what did we grab? Cookie jar, right. So that needs to get put away. Going down the stairs. It does this like little spin. Alright. So that needs to go into the kitchen. Let's see if we can try to get out this way again. Still locked. Great. Alright, I think this is the last thing that
I
goes in like
could
this
climb
little
up these.
section here.
The cornerstone of every nutritious birthday.
You-
Take life one nap at a time.
Alright, let's go outside. So what rooms do we still have to do? The attic and the kitchen, I believe, are the only 2 that are left. I think everything else has been completed, minus the flower quest. So, we're doing good. And how much time we got left? Alright, still got another 6 hours. We've been at this for what, 2 hours now? Roughly, give or take. So, alright, we're getting there. My hand is, which is good, because my hand is cramping like you would not believe. Alright, let's hop up here. Oh, megaphone. That needs to go to the gramophone thing.
That comes from the attic.
Get it? Alright. Some puzzle pieces. I think these are the last 2. Yep, that was it. All right. So we can do the puzzle.
Better fix the aerial.
Ugh, that's old school. There we go. Boom. Can I jump on it? Nope. It's a ghost. There we go. Get a bonus puzzle piece. Rose! That's the last one. Nice. Alright, that's all the roses. Okay, so let's go visit Arlene again. Give her my flowers. Okay, got him.
I'd love 5 blue orchids.
Last one. Where did I find the orchids? I feel like there was one in the greenhouse. Yep. Alright, that's one. Alright. Go back up to the attic here. Okay, the camera kind of is... What happened to the camera? Oh no. Okay, hang on. I don't know what happened to the camera. That was weird. Alright. So this, we got a gramophone thingy. Okay, got
His
it.
master's voice.
Okay, I don't know where to find the rest of this stuff though.
Spider, this house isn't big enough for the both of us.
Don't see nothing here. Those would be of much use. I guess I don't know where else to look.
Oh, yuck. A spider.
Jerk.
I can push this.
So there's still one thing missing here, and it's whatever this is. I think it's a baseball? I'm not sure. I don't know where to look for that. Let's see here. Most likely place to check would be the roof. It wouldn't be in here, would it be? I don't think so. I didn't see it. This door still doesn't work for some reason. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Where would the baseball be? Like I said, the most likely area would be outside. But I want to also check for the orchids while I'm in here. Check the basement. Oh, wait! Orchid! Nice. Alright. That was the first one. Is that something? No. Okay. Check the garage for more flowers. Alright, so we got 2 of them, I think? Alright. Oh, orchids! I see them! And the camera's... Cat's taking care of? There we go. Okay, I found the orchid. So... that for some reason blinks when you get it. Got it. Alright. That's number 4, it looks like. We're missing 2 and 3. Don't see nothing in here. Oh, orchids! Got something. Hey, okay. That's number 3, so we're just missing number 2. Nope, it's not in here. I'll go check upstairs one more time. Go checking John's room. Wait. Oh, I thought I saw it. No, that's a houseplant. It's not in here, I don't think. Let's go check the game room.
I can push that.
Found him. Also, I don't really feel like... Should I do the puzzle? I guess while I'm in here. Yeah, I guess. While we're in here. Alright, let's do it. Although I typically don't like jigsaw puzzles, so... Alright, so it looks like it's the same image as before. Oh, that doesn't go there. It goes there. And there you go. Is the Garfield doing a Sonic? Beautiful. Is the Garfield
I can pull this.
doing a Sonic? Oops, didn't mean to do that. So. Alright, so let's go visit Arlene. And then I gotta figure out what is... It's still locked. Ugh, I don't know what that other item I need is. I'm gonna go check the roof again. So I think other than the pasta sauce, I think we're done. There, here's your flowers.
You did it. I can't believe it. I really love
Sauce for John's lasagna.
Okay, I can't go in here though. I'm gonna investigate like the roof. Camera, let's go. Ugh, cannot see. I don't know where this stupid thing is. Oops. No. Maybe it's out here somewhere. Don't see it. Is it in here? Oh, there it is! Very easy to miss. It's so small. Alright. Baseball.
Put that back in the attic.
Baseball. It has a thingy on it. Looks like Chuck E. Cheese sea. Doesn't it? Like the sea you would see on like Chuck E. Cheese's shirt. Alright, let's go dump off that lasagna ingredients.
Home is where the fridge is. I can pull
Alright,
that.
so this should be the last ingredient we need for the lasagna.
Lasagna!
Ta-da! Lasagna! Alright, now we need to head up to the attic. Alright, I think this baseball should be the last thing.
Strike one.
Oh, I see. So now we have the key to get outside. Okay, so we're done in the attic. So we can unlock this door. So yeah, the only room we haven't completed yet is the kitchen, I believe. But the problem is, what else is there needed in the kitchen, though?
I hate Mondays.
I need to... Aha! Got it! We've done it!
Wow, Garfield, the house looks cleaner than when I left this morning. I didn't think you could do it. As a matter of fact, you did such a great job, I'll have to give you more chores to do.
Why does John
I'm
look
joking,
pissed?
Garfield.
He looks so angry. And that's it. Garfield Plus, all completed. Want to thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, rocks.